So let's jump right into it. So when I post that on my Facebook, now mind you that Facebook is deactivated, like, because like I said in so many other videos, like people on that page that was my family and that my friends that I thought that was my family and friends just showed me like, yeah, so I just ended up deactivating it and just creating a whole new one where I ain't put nobody basically on there that I knew that I went to school with. I just cut a lot of people off like that. But so mind you, when I post that subliminal message, like I said, like people keep thinking like like I said, I'm not trying to explain nothing, but people be thinking I'm slow, or people don't be thinking like I be catching up to certain things, or I don't be hearing certain things. This is why I always end up saying what everything that I be saying. So when I posted that, of course, guilty people's conscience is gonna start eating at them because, of course, it was a subliminal. But I was also, because Tasha was literally my friend, and I should have took a screenshot of her because she also liked the message, but she knew it was directed towards her. So she and another girl, and actually another girl that worked with me, also had called me literally the same time when I posted. Both Tasha and that girl from my job called. And at first, I didn't put nothing towards what the girl that I worked with called me. I just thought she was trying to be nosy. But like I said, there was people talking about me at my job that I wasn't even aware until basically all the way until the end. So Tasha not only calls me once, but she calls me twice. Of course, I sent her straight to voicemail because I knew you were saying stuff, but I just couldn't, like, I didn't have hard, concrete proof of it. But now I'm starting to see the sneaky shit that you're doing. So I go weeks without talking to her, and mind you, at this time too, my house gets sick again. Like, this time it's like 3 of my kids. So when I take, it was the 3 youngest ones, of course. I take them to pediatrician, and my autistic daughter, she is like, when they're taking her, they ended up finding like she had pieces of not earrings. She had pieces of crayon in her ear. And I'm looking like, what do you mean she got crayon in her ear? There was like, it's something white. It looks like either crayon or erasers. And I'm like, I don't have crayons at my in my house. There's only markers or color pencils, because I know they like to draw all over the walls and stuff like that. With markers, I know I could just sponge away. And then with the Mr. Clean erasers, the color pencils come off the wall better than the crayons, so I don't get no crayons. So I was assuming like she had got them like when she would go to school, but this is summertime, so I'm like, damn, like, when did she have time to be like in her ear to stick crayons in her ear? So when they tried to take it out at the doctor's office, she wouldn't let them, because she has sensory issues too. So because they couldn't take it out, I had to go to the ear, mouth and throat doctor. So from there, when they checked her out, they had to sedate her, because they couldn't even do it at that doctor's office, at the specialist office. So they had to actually schedule an appointment to actually surgically take it out of her ear, because they had to sedate her. Because, like I said, my autistic daughter is very strong, because it took 2 nurses and me to try to hold her down, and they just could not, and they didn't want to do damage in her ear, because the last time they tried to actually take it out, she ended up bleeding. So it was like they're just gonna sedate her, because they didn't want to cause any trauma to her ear. So I'm dealing with that, and then we're learning the new system, and I'm getting, because I'm not understanding, like, because they're showing us like basically from the front desk position to the person that would work in the ER position, but they're not really showing us as insurance verification what we're supposed to do. They're showing us everybody else's job but our job. So now I'm getting frustrated, because I'm like, okay, what are we as insurance verification? How are we gonna do our job? We're learning everybody else's job, so I'm getting frustrated with that. So basically for the rest of the month of July, like we're all sick. Like my whole house is sick. So I don't talk to Devon for weeks at this time because by the time I get off of work, I'm gone to sleep. And then it would be like only a text in the morning, and that would be it. To the point where, like, I think for 2 weeks straight, we just didn't text each other. And like, I was more concerned about work, and then my kids, like making sure my daughter, my autistic daughter, wasn't like fidgeting with whatever was in her ear, and then trying to get us better because it was like we were just sick all the time. So then I'm like, damn, like when I realized like we haven't seen each other since like I came, we seen each other like one time, maybe one or twice before, when after I came back from Mexico. So I'm like, damn, like why, like what's going on? So TT ends up hitting me up and asking us how I'm doing or whatever, and I'm telling her like, because at this time she had ended up getting out of her feelings or whatever, and she was like, why didn't I come to the brunch and that they had scheduled for July? And I was telling her like, we are all sick, I can't go, you know what I'm saying, like everybody keep getting sick. So then she says, well, the my friend, the one that you were talking to about her daughter getting the BBL, she's having a big birthday bash for her birthday, I think in